Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long Dark. The surroundings may look a little different. This is not quite where we left off last time. And there is a little story behind that we'll get into as we move along. And that story being, I attempted to record episode 2, but due to a display driver crash, I lost all the footage, and so yeah, that episode just kind of got thrown out the window. You didn't miss a whole lot. Really, all I did was go from where we were to here, and I kind of searched the dam a little bit. This is the Carter Hydro Dam, for those that don't know. I kind of searched the dam a little bit. I didn't do a whole lot of... I searched most of the upper level, and I kind of got the inventory managed a little bit. As you can see, we're actually under our carrying weight for the first time in forever. We're very hungry and thirsty at the moment, so that's something we'll have to deal with. But yeah, I lost all that footage. So welcome back to episode 3, attempt number 2. Yeah. And that's what this will be. So basically, I'll just kind of cover the same thing I covered when I attempted to record this earlier, and that was the small break that the channel has had in uploading in what will now be the past 3 days, as this will probably go out Saturday. The main issue was I got my new graphics card, so details should look a little bit higher. I've never really noticed a huge difference in the long dark. It's just an ever so slight thing. But frames should be better. Detail levels should be better. But the big thing is that the recording software I had been using, which was just embedded in the drivers of my card, for whatever reason did not want to work with this card. It would record Hurt World and Unturned, and it would not record anything else. So essentially I couldn't do anything. Me and Dodger Kerfuffle recorded a little bit of Hurt World, and that was it. That was all we could do. And we had plans to record other things, but it would not. I kept getting an error, and I just couldn't, no matter how many times I went through. So I started scavenging forums for an answer to this problem, see how many other people had the issue. And it was a common thing, but I couldn't really find anything on how to fix it. Everyone was just saying they had the problem, and that was about it. There was never any answer on how to fix it. So I scavenged through the forums for a while, and I just couldn't find the answer to what I was looking for. So what I eventually did was, instead of using the software embedded in the card, because that really limited me to 2 games and the channel would get kind of boring if I just did 2 games all the time, what I eventually did was, instead of relying on that, I actually just went, instead of using what was embedded, I went to the software that was used, but instead of going with it through the drivers and the interface and everything, I just went and I downloaded the software directly and made an account with them, and it's worked ever since then. I have not had any errors, and everything's run smoothly so far, anyway, other than losing my footage real quick, or losing my footage on the last attempt, which is something else I would like to talk about, is if you have that issue of a display driver crash. My original card that I had, which is why I was waiting for this one, constant display driver crashes. I don't think I want to do that. It was just constant, endless crashes, and the performance was just subpar. It'd sit at 60, and then it'd go down to 40, and then 30, and then it kind of jumped all around, so I ended up sending it back for those reasons. I got this new card, and the display driver wasn't crashing all the time, but it did crash in the long dark, and we attempted to record some unturned, and it crashed. It crashed a lot in that as well, to the point where we couldn't play it because I couldn't get back in the game without it crashing. So I had to scavenge the forums for a fix to that, as I did not want to keep trying to record the long arc and losing my footage, and then me be in some strange place that I was not in when we left off last time, like it was this time. So I scavenged the forums and online, the internet, and eventually I found Eventually I found a video that told me to put a delay or whatever in my refresh rate or something. I forget what it's called exactly, but I found a video that told me to put that refresh rate. And since I've put that refresh rate, I haven't had a crash. That doesn't mean I won't have a crash. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. But I haven't had a crash since then. So I think that will fix my issue for the most part, unless it crashes this recording session, which I'm really hoping it doesn't. But if it does, it won't be too much, since I'm just searching the dam. But yeah, so that's been my little struggle for the past few days, was trying to get the recording back up and running after getting my new card. I mean, after I got the recording software, there was a couple things that would run fine, like myself and Dodger Kerfuffle recorded some of the forest yesterday. I'm not sure what we're going to do today, if anything, but we'll probably do some recording today as well. So there's something to look forward to, but I wanted to get this video out with a little update of why the channel's been on hiatus for the past 3 days, and you know, just so everybody knows, and hopefully the channel won't go on another hiatus for card related issues for quite some time, but one can only hope. So anyway, for the last episode, the little bit that you did miss was I walked down. The bear was in the same spot when we spotted it the first time going through. The bear was in the same spot, so I kind of had to avoid him. And other than that, it was a pretty uneventful little trip, other than some deer or whatever running around. And then when we got here, I don't know how many of you are familiar with it, but there's a wolf that generally runs around in the dam, and it's named, everyone's come to call it Fluffy. Anyway, I had a little bit of trouble dispatching Fluffy in, you know, getting rid of that. Well, I got my condition back up, but it was a little bit of a struggle. We lost a couple bullets, but we got it, and we're still here. So, pardon me. So we're back at it now. We got Fluffy taken care of, and we have a little bit of the wolf meat from Fluffy. But yeah, we're running out of that too. So we gotta. One of our goals for the next few episodes is going to be going out and finding some food, because I did a lot of inventory management and a lot of stuff that I'll show you when we get back. But it took some time, it took some food, it took some calories, and I had to use a lot of food. So we will... Ooh, peanut butter. So we need to go out and find food, although we're getting a little bit now. But we need to go out, find food, get some hide. I've got Fluffy's hide and guts curing back at the base camp, so to speak. So hopefully eventually we'll have some of that so we can make stuff. Yeah, and that's really about it. There's a deer outside. There's a dead deer outside the dam. That was killed by a wolf because it's been ravaged, so we can get its meat and we can get its hide and its guts, and we can start letting them cure. And before too long, hopefully, we will have, you know, some stuff made out of their hide and whatnot. And that's generally better. Oh yeah, one thing I did get was we actually have this premium winter coat here. That's really greatly improving our cold status, as that door is broken open. So that's helping a lot. And we've got some other things. We've got some clothing that I need to repair back at the base, or clothing that I have sitting around to harvest and whatnot. So we're going to use this to kind of put our calories and our drink up a little bit. I don't want to eat too much right now. Candy bar. Ooh, piece of candy. So anyway, this episode will probably be a little uneventful, as I am just walking around the dam where nothing exciting could really happen anymore, as I've already killed Fluffy. So, not going to be the most entertaining episode, but we do what we have to. I didn't want to cut any more footage out than what I already had to with losing all that. So I just thought I'd bring you along with me to search this.
What have we here?
And then on the next episode, well, it'll be episode 4 instead of 5, like it should be. Episode 4, we will go out into the world and explore a little bit more and try to get the food and hide that we so desire. Insulated boots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put those on. Ooh, rifle round. Both. Are we still underweight? Are we? Nope, we're definitely going overweight. So that's always fun. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Gotta love it when you accidentally right-click on your mouse. Got all that. Just double check real quick before we head back. So yeah, that's about it, really. The dam has been searched. We have all our good stuff. We have a torch in here. Yeah, we do. Oh. Sure, why not? Light it with a match. Get our little torch because it looks cool as we go back through instead of using all our fuel. Yeah, as fast as we're going, we need to get back to the base and drop stuff off. I did search this drawer right. Whoop, that's the wrong button. I did not. Wow. Almost missed nothing. Great. I got that container. Yeah, I got that. I got that container. Yeah, I got that container. Okay, just making sure, since I did manage to completely miss that drawer, which there wasn't anything in it anyway, so we didn't miss a whole lot. But better safe than sorry. Whew. Little bit of a cough. I'm starting to dry my throat out a little bit here. With all this talking I'm doing. But the good news is, we're 16 minutes into recording, and we haven't had a crash causing me to lose footage, which is awesome. And we can now, yep, that's loaded. Now we can go and drop our stuff off real quick, and maybe even run outside of the dam real fast to grab the deer that's out there. We'll use this. Give us a little calorie boost for the moment while we drop stuff. That'll have to go back up top. But all that can be dropped here. Reclaimed wood. This slot. Cedar firewood goes here. And that goes sort of right there, yeah. So that's our little sleeping setup, in case you didn't notice that in the beginning of the video. We're running a little bit low on fuel, so we'll just have to walk through the darkness. Run up here real fast. Whoop. Getting a little bit of stutter. And I think our card is definitely, my card is definitely having issues. So I'm gonna go figure those out. And if you like this episode of The Long Dark, go ahead and hit a like down there if you'd like to see more content of this. Just hit the subscribe button to be notified when new content comes out. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.